On loan in the January transfer window. Here's the chance now to have a look at the lineups. Kaizer Chiefs without Gaston Sereno and Pule Modi, both suspended after an accumulation of cards. So Ashley first start in the league this season. Well, two changes for Marumo Gallants from their last encounter. Skipper Edgar Manaka is out with suspension, and they've also for Siabonga and Shapo, the veteran former Cosmos and Supersport player.
Well, they'll be missing the veteran Manaka.
For Zimbabwe at the Cup of Nations finals in Morocco at the end of the year. So certainly one more season for him you would fancy. Chiefs underway. They're in their traditional colours. Gallants in this darkish blue-green strip of theirs. I'm sure Bradley Cross has ever played in the centre-back position before, certainly not in his time with Chiefs. Headed in from Dion. Vuma makes a fairly routine save right at the goalkeeper. Perhaps not enough power on it, but what it does say, Farouk, is that there are openings early on here for Gallants.
Well, absolutely. You have two players there. You have Konika and Solomons, and Dion still gets...
That's a nice little touch from Mark. Now, lovely ball in here for Duba. Tight angle, looks for the pass, in fact, and well, Lilepo nowhere near the action, and you wonder where was Ashley de Prieur as well.
Well, the big question is, if your number 9 is going as wide as we saw Duba, who do you play the ball to in the box? Because Duba should be the man in the center with the likes of Dupree and Solomons giving him the service.
Inside the penalty area. Now let's see what Chiefs can conjure. This is Shabalala, little flick to the back post. Lilepo high up into the sky, and that'll be a goal kick.
Well, I think it's something from the training field. Lilepo was expected to play that ball across.
Or Gallants, maybe something on here as Nemtanjala plays it out wide to Msendami, looking for the return pass. Mabocha on the edge of the area, marked away. Now a bit of pace from Lilepo. This looks promising for Kaizer Chiefs. Good shot! What a goal! What a goal! Cutting inside, the Congolese strikes it firmly with the right foot. No chance for Arubi, and almost out of nowhere, Kaizer Chiefs have the lead.
Clearly a moment of brilliance, individual brilliance from Lilepo. Came in on his stronger foot, and the defense of Marumo Gallants caught one thing, didn't close him down. What a fantastic goal from Lilepo. Great individual brilliance.
Kaizer Motaung Jr. at the top there, pumping his fists. Happiness is Kaizer Chiefs in the lead here as Lilepo claims yet another league goal. It says officially 4, but we all know one of those was a complete load of nonsense. It was an own goal by Ofori, so this is the 3rd of the season for him, and what a goal it is indeed. First one since February as well for the big Congolese. He was dropped a couple of weeks ago against Mamelodi Sundowns in the cup match, but he is stolen away by Mokobodi. Mahlatsi in support. Chance at the back post. Well, he had time and space there. Once again, all the big men are forward to see if Gallants can equalise in these early stages. Goes for goal. Little flick on, back post opportunity. Corner's been given. And that was terms of the execution.
Took a wicked deflection of the wall, and some good defending there on the far post.
Lilepo was the man who had the last touch here. He saw the danger, came in here, the goal scorer.
Yeah, Lilepo did well. Dion was waiting to pounce.
And of course, usually teams would play a total of 30 games in the season. This campaign is going to be 28 for everybody. Over the head of Duba, back from de Prieur, chance here for Mart. Duba again, Solomon's on the right foot. into the arms of Arubi. Mashiani to Mart. Lilepo cuts inside, finds Shabalala. This is more promising. Over the top, too strong. Oh, Ruby last time touched the ball, was picking it up out of the back of the net, but he's given this away to Duba. Big strong challenge from Sibia to fix up a rather poor goalkeeping error. Mokoboni goes for goal, and a touch over the top from Vuma. Was that headed in?
Much better effort from Marumo Gallants.
Now the corner to the back post. Cross got a touch to it. Slap in the air, Sindami's in there. Chiefs will win this aerial battle and clear. Maklatsi got a touch above the head of Shabalala. I suppose that's not terribly difficult. Here is Sindami now, left-footed strike, and the follow-up in the back of the net. Vuma played it into the path of the defender Matiani, who has got his 6th career goal, having scored against Supersport United earlier this season. Now grabs another. And Farouk, surely well-deserved for Marumo Gallants.
Well-deserved, great effort. Question marks about Kaizer Chiefs' defense. It was something that was going to happen eventually. We saw the number of fouls. We saw the inability to play out. And yes, Marumo being very patient. Here you see, ball unable to be cleared. Matlatsi winning the ball. And once again, it's a 2v1 situation there. Matlatsi able to pinpoint his pass. There we see the initial shot, well struck. And the
in the last game against Chippa United. So this centre-back pairing of Cross and Quinica is something new for Chiefs, and now Mart on the right-hand side, equally experimental as well.
Dupree on the ball, Duba on the ball.
Now here might be a chance. Duba in possession, Dupree in the middle, Shabalala. Well, he fainted there to shoot. He certainly sent the defender the wrong way, but flag is up. Initial offside against. Now Shabalala opens up a bit of space here. Shabalala, ball in for Duba. Surely a chance for number 2, and it hits the upright. Lovely work from Shabalala to set that up. Duba should have finished it. But it's the upright and away to safety. Real let-off here for Marumo Gallants.
Yeah, Marumo pushing a high line there. And Duva making a tiniest run. He's not offside. Great run, unfortunately. The goal...
Obviously, the broken leg kept him out of action since October. So Mabocha to take this free kick. 33-year-old is Mabocha. He had a season. Sindami takes it. Little kick for the touch. That's gone all the way in from the free kick. The Zimbabwean scores from an incredible range. Vuma beaten, and Gallants go into the lead. What a goal that is.
Well, a lot of questions need to be asked. Ball bouncing in front of the keeper, Vuma there. Did it have the sufficient touch to it? Was the goal scorer unmarked? Let's look at it again, mark and see. Ball played in. Looks like he could be marginally offside. Just the slightest of touches. But when the ball was played, was he offside? There's the touch.
Lilepo. Good turn from Potsani. He's got the pace. Can he get it square? Potsani goes for goal himself. And then Nange heads that ball away for a corner.